Hi everyone, Primary 3, third midterm. Today we are going to learn sentences, Unit 20, page 44, 45. You can take your books and turn to page 44, 45. Objectives: to understand how punctuation marks help in making a sentence easier to read. To learn the application of commas, exclamation marks, and quotation marks when constructing sentences. In Unit 10, we learn how to apply the quotation marks within the spoken words. Now we are going to learn how to add speech mark to direct speech. Direct speech is when we write the actual words that someone has spoken. Speech marks go around the parts of sentences that being actually spoken by someone. Example. Now you can see the example here. I feel cold, said Nick. Who said? Nick said. What did he say? He said that he felt cold. So the sentence I feel cold is within the quotation mark, the speech marks. We call it as 66 and 99 also. So do I, replied Maggie. After the spoken words, you need some punctuation. Usually, we use a comma. Now you can see in the sentence, I feel cold, then you have the comma, then you close with the inverted commas. Punctuation is very important in direct speech. Let's see the next example. It's cold, said Tom. We use a question mark when the spoken words form a question. Do you feel cold? Now you can see the question mark there. Ask mom. Do you feel cold is within the inverted commas and the question mark is before the inverted comma. We can also use an exclamation mark. Now you can see the example here. I am frozen, shouted the boy. Now you can see the exclamation mark there. I am frozen, the exclamation mark. The word is within the inverted commas. You have to definitely use the punctuation next to the word. So here we learn how to use the question mark, exclamation mark, and the comma. Remember, the punctuation after the spoken words always comes before the speech marks. We learned in the earlier slide how we used the comma, question mark, and the exclamation mark. We use them after the spoken words and before the speech marks. So that shows what the direct speech is, what an actual words that are spoken by a person. We also should remember that the speech marks and punctuations after the spoken words, we must use the speech marks and punctuations after the spoken words. Speech marks only tell us what a direct speech is. Now we learned in the Unit 10 lesson how to identify this direct speech. So we identified that with the inverted commas, and you learned how to mark the inverted commas within the spoken words. Let's go to extension. Sometimes the words that tell us who is speaking come before the spoken words. Now we can see the example here. Dad said. So he is the speaker here. You can watch a DVD tonight. Who said that? Dad. So there we use the comma before the spoken word. The spoken words here is you can watch a DVD tonight. So you must carefully see and use the commas and the inverted commas. We always put a comma after the words that show us who is speaking. We always use the comma after the word that show us who is speaking. The boy mumbled. Who speaks there? The boy. So therefore we have used a comma there. I don't know the answer. So the spoken word is I don't know the answer. The teacher said, please learn it for tomorrow. Who says? The teacher. So there we have used the comma before the spoken words. The spoken words are within the inverted commas. So I hope you understood how to use the comma before the spoken words when the speaker speaks. Hope you have your books with you. Turn to page 44 on focus. So let us go through the questions. Copy the sentences, add the missing speech mark. So you have 5 sentences here. The police are coming soon, said Anne. There you can see the punctuation mark and you know where to add the speech mark. What is the time? Asked Richard. A question is being asked. You have a question mark. Question number 3. Watch out. Yelled the farmer. There you have an exclamation mark and you know where to use the speech mark. Don't make any noise, whispered the girl. Question number 5. I am bored, complained Ben. So all these 5 questions, you have all the punctuation marks what you learned before inserting the inverted commas. Let's move on to practice. Remember your speech marks and punctuation after the spoken words. Add speech marks and any missing punctuation. So you have 5 sentences here. In these 5 sentences, you don't find any speech marks or punctuation. You have to read the sentence carefully, understand the sentence, and first you have to punctuate it and add the speech marks. Question number 1. Grab this rope, shouted the climber. Question number 2. May I have an apple? Asked Tara. I have lost my purse, sobbed Kathy. when she cried because she has lost her purse. Question number 4. Have you got your ticket? Asked the bus driver. There you have a question. Question number 5. The building over there is the museum, said the guide. So you have to use question marks, commas, exclamation marks in the necessary places and add the speech marks. Now let's move on to extension. I explained you the lesson based on extension, and now we'll move on to the question. Add the missing punctuation. There we learn how to use the punctuation before the spoken words when the speaker speaks before. Where is the treasure hidden? Asked the pirate. Question number 2. Billy said, I have got the map. So there you have the speaker before the spoken words. So you can find that, add the punctuation and use the speech marks. Let me see it, demanded the pirate. Billy asked, what will you give me? There you have a question, and you know what to do when you have a question and find out the speaker whether he has spoken before the sentence or after the sentence. Question number 5. With a laugh, the pirate replied nothing. Question number 6. That's not fair, gasped Bill. So all the questions on focus, practice and extension are explained. So hope you understood. Try to do the exercises on your own. Then you can check your answers. You have 3 type of questions based on punctuation and how to add the speech marks. So hope you will do all the exercises and check your answers, which is in the next slide. Now let us summarize the lesson. In sentences, now we learned how to punctuate the direct speech. You learned how to use the punctuation marks, that is the inverted commas within the spoken words, that is the actually spoken words. And also you learn how to use the punctuation after the spoken words. So in this lesson, what you have to remember is you should find the person who reports things, the person who tells, that means who said, and find out how to mark the inverted commas. So if you find the comma in a sentence, so that stops from the spoken words. There you have to add the inverted commas. And if you have question mark, exclamation, there also, after inserting the question mark and exclamation mark, only you have to add the inverted commas. That's why you should remember your punctuation after the spoken words. So hope you understood this lesson, how to insert the speech marks to the actual words that are spoken by someone. Now you can pause the video and go through the exercises. Now I explained you the exercises, so you can do it on your own. First complete all your exercises You have to add punctuation at the missing punctuation and at the speech marks. Complete your exercises and check the answers which are provided to you. Thank you.